And here we go then. It's women's championship action. The current champion Wesner defending against Coventry's Jetta.
Nice.
Nice reversal there into the hammerlock. Wesner reaching around, nice though, managing to get the arm in that wrist lock, in that top wrist lock instead. Jetta stands up, rolls through. Oh, nice, clever wrestling there from Wesner. She rolls with Jetta.
Beautifully done, yeah. Rolls with her, and Jetta's, for all Jetta's effort, she ends up in the exact same place as she was to start with.
Goes for the monkey flip, but Wesner still holds on. Showing just why she is a champion.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Sadly illegal for Jetta because it's in the ropes.
But it certainly worked at releasing her from that hold.
Do you notice how Jetta didn't even wait for a 5 count? Just was told by Soraya, you release, and she released.
Would you wait to be told twice by Soraya?
No.
There you go. Oh, huge chop from the Croatian Panther.
That took the wind out of Jetta.
She thinks it's safer on the outside. I think she's probably right.
And she's still mouthing off at the fans. She just doesn't stop, does she?
Oh, pulls Wesner to the canvas, drags her out of the ring, laying in with those forearms now.
Smart move by Jetta.
And just throws her back in the ring with no respect whatsoever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Soraya has given Jetta her first public warning.
You've got to wonder now, is that going to calm Jetta down? Is she going to slow the pace a bit, maybe not lay on the cheating so thick, because you know that
What cheating?
Oh, come on, Dean. I'm not having this argument with you yet again. The fans at home saw it, the fans here saw it.
That was just smart wrestling from my viewpoint.
Well, Jetta, is she possibly turning over a new leaf, offering the hand of friendship?
And there you go. What lack of sportsmanship or sportswomanship from Wesner refusing to shake hands. Oh, there she now does shake hands.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'll totally...
Beautiful.
Did you know that was going to happen?
I had an idea, you know, it's the kind of thing that an artful wrestler would do, yeah. Admirable.
Despicable, more like, Dean.
You gotta love Jetta.
Wrenching back on the wrist now. And on the fingers as well, just really applying the pressure there.
And still has the time to spit her chewing gum out at the ringsiders. How great's that? See, women can multitask.
That's true. This is true, Dean. This is true. Jetta now with the upper hand, working over Wesner. Once again, putting the pressure on that shoulder, wrenching back again on the wrist and the fingers. And she's chowing down. You know, she got rid of that chewing gum so she'd have some space for Wesner's fingers.
Yeah, you see, there's a reason behind everything, Steve. Dan, I knew you called you Steve.
Get it right.
He was commentating with me last time.
Right, okay, I'll let you off. Right, oh, Wesner running into the high boot there.
I just go from commentator to commentator. There's no commitment.
Jetta going for the pin now, quite early on in the match. Sweet Soraya being...
Slowest count in the world.
You know, that's being thorough. It's not being slow. She was checking the shoulders were down. They were. She began the count.
Jetta remains in control. Nice.
Jawbreaker there. Wesner backs off. Fires back with those huge kicks to the chest. Oh, forearm. Sets up for the suplex. Up on the ropes. And Wesner charges in with a huge kick to the side of the head, sending Jetta crashing to the floor of the Fleet Sports and Leisure Club.
5 minutes have gone by. 5 minutes.
Jetta cutting her off there with a boot to the side of the head.
Well, Jetta started off in the wrestling business as a teenager. She's into her 5th year as a pro, and she used some of that experience to cut Wesner off. Wesner, an 8-year pro, incidentally, with Wesner with the height and the weight advantage, about 4 inches in height and about 1 stone 3 pounds or so weight advantage. She is the larger of the two competitors. But so far, she hasn't really been in a position to use that weight advantage.
You're right there, Dean. I mean, Jetta has been using a very mat-based style of wrestling. You know, she's not letting Wesner use those power moves or anything like the way she can use her strength to an advantage. You know, she's keeping her on the mat, keeping her down, keeping her tied up, and it seems to be working so far.
Working on that arm again.
Look at that hammerlock, tied into the ropes as well. What a great move.
It's an old wrestling philosophy. It's so very true. Pick apart and stick to that body part. And the arm is the part that Jetta has gone with.
Let's hit it for commentary.
Were they just booing your commentary?
The Coventry.
Oh, I see. Right. Sorry.
Commentary.
Right.
If they asked about my commentary, there'd be a standing ovation.
Yeah.
It'd be like the last night of the proms. You couldn't stop them. Unless they're talking about your commentary, of course.
Right. Yes. Maybe. I think they were just talking about Coventry. I think you were right.
Yeah. A half Japanese stranglehold there from Jetta. And again, using that arm against Wesner. And there were rumours there that she was using the ropes. I didn't see anything myself.
We'll see Saraya so far calling this match straight down the middle with a very fair, very impartial referee. And I've got to say, Jetta does seem to have the upper hand. The champion is got to be worried about now. What do you reckon, Dean?
No, I'd agree with you. Jetta has had the upper hand for the majority of this match. And again, complaining about the speed of the count. You know, I guess we'll see if it's consistent when Wesner goes for a pinfall. That's the main thing. It might be slow in Jetta's eyes.
But as long as it's consistent, that's all that matters.
Precisely.
Wesner seems to be really suffering.
On the ropes.
She's going to be worried now. You know, her championship, her RQW women's title, is at stake in this match.
It's a title she's proudly defended in Germany and in Japan.
Northern Lights style suplex 2. Oh, very close there, but out of nowhere we're seeing that Wesner doesn't give up easily.
You don't give up when you're the champion. The other thing I noticed there, every offensive move that Wesner does is cheered by this crowd. And look at that, Jetta goes back to the arm. Almost a modification on a chicken wing there.
Well, that's right. I mean, just a few seconds ago we saw just what Wesner is capable of. You know, we just want to see more opportunities if the champion is going to retain the belt.
And biting again, and the referee, Sweet Saraya, doesn't see it.
She was too concerned with whether Wesner was going to give up or not. Too focused almost that she can't, you know, she's not watching Jetta, I mean.
Yes, I knew who you meant.
Such disrespect for the champion there.
But it's this direct approach that's been working for Jetta. I don't think Wesner expected this much of a fight to come from Jetta. And Jetta has succeeded in really slowing the pace of this match down to a speed that she's happy with.
10 minutes have gone by, 35 minutes remaining the time limit.
And when you consider, as Stevie just said, we've still got anywhere up to 35 minutes to go. It's a smart move, full Japanese stranglehold now.
Wesner coming off the ropes, charging in with that huge boot to the face.
Kick to the face.
One of your
Yes.
favourite moves, Dean.
Absolutely.
Modified Blue Thunder driver, 2. Just the 2
Just
there.
the 2.
Just the 2.
Just
Very
the 2.
close.
Split second. I think Sarai's hand actually came down, but she saw that Jetta's shoulders were up. So any questions you might have about Sarai's impartiality there, I think have been answered. Oh!
But no, managing to
hold
kick
her.
out of that one. 2 2 counts in very quick succession. We're seeing just what Wesner is capable of now.
Wesner just wasn't able to hold Jetta in that cradle, and very smart. Look at Jetta. She gets out of the ring, gives herself a breather. That move, that Michinoku driver really knocked the wind out of her. You can see, look at her, holding her back, doubled up in pain.
Wesner now on the offensive, following Jetta around the ring, decides to get inside the confines of the ropes as Sweet Saraya begins the count out onto Jetta. Is Jetta giving up? She's making her way to the back. Has she had enough?
Disappeared.
9, 10.
And she's out. She's gone.
And there's the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of a count out and still RQW Women's Champion, Wesner!
So Jetta walks out, leaving Wesner still the RQW Women's Champion. Since that match took place, Jetta has complained about Wesner's cheating and Sweet Saraya's biased officiating. So Wesner has challenged Jetta to come to her home turf for a rematch. So on February the 9th in Weinheim, Germany, Wesner and Jetta will face each other once again for the RQW Women's title. And we'll bring you that match right here on Real Quality Wrestling. That's all the time we have for this particular program. Thank you very much for watching, but don't miss next week's show, as the main event will feature Darren Burridge against British wrestling legend Johnny Kidd in a match fought under classic British rules. Keep checking out the website realqualitywrestling.com for all the latest news and information, and we'll see you next time, and we'll see you at ringside. Goodbye.